if you watch our show, we have lists all the time. We like to give it our opinions, and we've talked about it. We wanted to give our top 5 athletes of all time. So if you have one, if you guys want to chime in, go ahead and chime in. So, the interpretation, you could interpret it so many different ways, but I didn't want to put rules or restrictions on it. Who wants to share their list first?
I'll go first if you want.
Yeah.
So I did my list kind of based on a period of domination, you can say. Okay, so like mine's not like we could say Bo Jackson's an amazing athlete, right? But he was an elite at either sport for a long period of time because he was cut short. So my top 5, no particular order.
Based on domination criteria.
Of the sport.
Yes.
Yeah. So Tiger Woods.
Is 5?
I'm no particular order.
Come on, man.
All right, I'm going to give you an order then.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'll go 5, LeBron James.
Eddie just wants you to get murdered in the comment
that's fine.
section.
I'll go 5, LeBron James. He went to 9 straight finals. Okay. So, and he was dominant in all those finals. He didn't win, but he dominated as a player. He was dominant. He was if you had to choose an NBA player to form, that's the body you're forming. He can rebound, and he can definitely play all the way around.
That's hard to argue with. You can't argue with that.
You're not forming Steph Curry. You're forming LeBron James. When you build a player on NBA, whatever the fuck, you're building a 6'9", 250 dude. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion. But 9 straight finals, you can also, what about Bill Russell? Bill Russell played against white dudes. Okay? So
yeah.
I go LeBron James. Number 4, Michael Phelps. Absolute domination. We don't, what is it, 21 gold medals or whatever it was, a ridiculous amount of
ridiculous.
A ridiculous amount of gold medals.
Very
That's number
hard.
4. Number 3, Tiger Woods. Absolute dominant when he came out, right out the gate. He made the game of golf what it is today. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Every golfer in the world should kiss Tiger Woods' ass.
I agree. Number 2, Serena Williams. No, there's no better player. Number 2.
Shocker.
Yes.
I figured you would. But for me, she was the dominant for the longest.
Yeah.
At anything. She was dominant. It was just, you showed up and, hey, if you bet on tennis, that woman was minus 3,000 every time.
For the longest
time.
Yes.
And so she was dominant. And then number 1 is Tom Brady. I think number 1 is Tom Brady. 7-time champion, right?
Yep.
7-time champion in the hardest sport to win.
I am completely shocked. Give those 5 again.
Those are good.
Those
are great.
LeBron James,
Tiger Woods, Michael Phelps, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, Tom Brady.
Solid.
I
mean, people are going to talk shit about it.
That's fine. I went on dominance alone. I'm not talking, Jackie Robinson, he did this yet. That's fine. He did all of that. Baseball players are hard for them to win titles, right? So, as NFL players, I don't think those other guys, I just went on pure dominance alone and what they've done record-based. Like, who's beating Serena, a woman, even coming close to her records? Nobody.
Kornikova. I'm just kidding.
No, never.
Yeah, she's done.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody will ever come close to Serena, right? Who's going to come close to winning 7 Super Bowls? Maybe Mahomes, but I don't even think so.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
closest, maybe.
Tiger Woods?
Just
the only one you'd probably knock off my list is LeBron.
Yes, that's where you're going to get.
People are going to be like, what are you talking about? Dominance, 6 rings, 6 finals appearances, no losses.
9 straight finals is a huge accomplishment. I'm sorry, you could say it's not, but it is.
It is.
In a row, 9 in a row.
Yes.
And every finals, you can go to his stats, he led in points, rebounds, and assists in like 5 of the 9.
That is a trait of dominance. He dominated, and you can't argue with that. But people are going to try.
No, that's fine. And I also think he's the best player ever. So that's my opinion. That's my list.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Who wants to go now? I'll go next, okay? So it was very difficult because I see your point. I didn't go off most dominant. I went something of both. The most recognizable. I did take athletic ability into account, obviously. That's a big part of mine, so you could interpret ours a little bit different. But without further ado, let's go. Number 5, Jackie Robinson. Track, field, football. Obviously, his accomplishments in baseball we all know about. But he went to UCLA. Actually, went to Muir High School. And he went to Muir in Pasadena, and they have there's a Jackie Robinson Park, huge statue. Shout out to Muir High School. I believe the Mustangs. And but Jackie Robinson is my 5. Number 4, prime time.
Amazing.
Neon Deion Sanders not only was maybe the most athletic human being on the planet, but also changed the game with personality. And personality is also a part.
He added that swag to the game.
And
you look good, you feel good, play good.
And they pay good.
I think in that order.
And then he
could be wrong.
And he added, and they'll pay good after that. I mean, and if you haven't seen, all this was like calculated and measured in college. He made up this persona. He thought about sayings. So that's why I had to put primetime on the list. And he's changing the game in college football, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So my number 3, which I wish was my number 1, but his career got cut short, is Bo Jackson, right? We've all seen the highlights. I cry every day. I was at the game at the LA Coliseum against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Were you?
Yep. And his hip was dislocated. But we all were just robbed of maybe the best athlete to ever walk.
I think Zach cried watching that.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was his favorite player. I still cry because after that, the Raiders haven't done shit since then. So
we could barely get our own running back now.
Yes.
Wow.
So
too honest.
That's 3, Bo Jackson. 2, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan, who I think is the best basketball player of all time. Also, game changer. Listen, the baseball career didn't work out too bad. I mean, wasn't too good, but still, when you're talking about athlete, he was the greatest athlete maybe ever in basketball, right? I mean, the stuff he did, and I just saw a clip about how he could have concentrated more on being a 3-point shooter, but he thought it would have hurt his game, which was a pretty. Did you see that?
I'd never seen that video before.
I never saw it either, but he's like, listen, I could have shot way more threes, but I didn't think it was good for the game or for my game because I wanted to get the ball to the hoop. So shout out to MJ. Number 1 is sort of on your. To me, he was the first athlete ever to raise from above the sports world and became a world icon. The first ever to do it. And to me, an American icon is Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. Okay. And I put him at number 1 because he brought personality. He brought people together. And to me, Muhammad Ali, I was at the sports arena once where he walked into, I don't know what I was doing there, but he walked into the tunnel and the whole stadium stopped, got up, and gave him a standing ovation just for walking in. And his presence was second to none. Muhammad Ali's presence was second to none. Like, that's why I put him at number 1.
That's a good list. I like it.
It's a great list.
Yeah.
We could have gone that way, like different.
I think it's so hard because of people have different ones due to their own criteria of like how you said, dominant of the sport.
I love his list.
Yeah, I wanted my list to dominate because like I was telling Eddie beforehand. Like, yeah, for me, Muhammad Ali's amazing. Bo Jackson, Deion, Jackie Robinson for sure, right? And Bruce Jenner, Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis. Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of guys.
Jim Thorpe.
Yeah.
Jim Thorpe, all those dudes. But for me, I went elite. I felt they accomplished as well and for a longer time.
Yeah.
Than
total domination of the sport.
Right. That's what I thought. At least for my list.
Babe Ruth?
Nah, he didn't play against any black dudes.
Yeah. But the impact like of when you think of so I think people are gonna knock off LeBron for like if you think of basketball, if you talk about basketball to any person that doesn't,
they know Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
100%.
Hey, basketball, Michael Jordan. Baseball, Babe Ruth. Boxing, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. But no, Rafa has an amazing point.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth didn't play against the best baseball players of his time. Like, he was great. He was amazing.
Dude, he went and drank a 12-pack and ate 7 hot dogs and hit fucking 700 home runs, 714 home runs.
Yeah.
Dude, there wasn't one black dude playing.
Yeah.
Or Dominican.
Yeah, that's why
Puerto Rican.
I kind of discredit Jackie Robinson as well. No disrespect to Jackie's what he accomplished.
Yeah.
But bro, he was playing against a bunch of white dudes.
But is
he was the only black dude.
Is that his
It
fault?
doesn't diminish. No, just like it doesn't diminish what Babe Ruth did.
Yeah, exactly.
And it shouldn't diminish what Bill Russell did. But when we talk about the greatest players of all time, nobody ever says Bill Russell because he played against a bunch of white guys.
Is that why?
That's exactly why.
But
He won like 11 championships in 13 years.
But he did beat Elgin, Chamberlain, and West, unfortunately.
One time
Yeah.
or twice. He beat George Mikan too. They were mostly white.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
Austin Reeves. Come on.
He held the team together. Number 1 scorer on the Lakers, baby.
No, there's a lot of people that we can put on the list. Like Usain Bolt was super dominant.
Yeah.
Does anyone, before we get to your two guys, does anyone have any YouTube?
Oh, yeah. So we have, you said Fred was on the custom?
Fred, 100%. Mickey Jordan.
He says, I go, anyone's top 5 athletes? He goes, easy list, no order. Ohtani, LeBron, Dion, Tiger, Messi.
Was he born in 2000?
The thing what he says about Ohtani, because he told me today, he says Ohtani because he can pitch and hit, right? So that's fine. He can pitch and hit, but it's been 3 seasons.
Yeah.
You can pitch and hit for 3 seasons. Bo Jackson played football and baseball for 3-4 years,
Yeah.
and he was very good at both.
Yeah.
But it was 3 or 4 years.
True.
So,
But Ohtani is definitely, I mean.
in 10 years, if Ohtani keeps it up, you could say he
might be number one.
Might be number one. You're
Might
right.
be number one. So.
Yeah.
By the way, Zach said Shaq was more dominant than LeBron at their peak.
Oh God, Zach.
We said Shaq is. We agreed. Shaq is the
Shaq
most.
is the most dominant, but he's not the best athlete.
And
He's not a better athlete.
Yeah, I agree.
And last time I checked, Shaq didn't go to 9 straight finals.
No, he did not.
So
Cecilia also included some names: Usain Bolt, Jim Thorpe, Muhammad Ali, Satchel Paige,
Satchel.
and then Zach also said people's names with question marks at the end. He goes Mayweather, Mariano Rivera.
No. Mayweather fought dudes that were at the tail end of their career. He got his ass whooped against Zab Judah, and he was getting his ass whooped. And there was a commotion.
Yep.
Mosley should have knocked his ass
Yep.
out, and then he realized,
He
wait, I
held him.
can't knock him out. He held him. You
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
Like Mayweather's a farce.
And then he fought Canelo probably
Too early.
Too early.
2 or 3 years too early.
He fought Canelo too early, Pacquiao too late, De La Hoya too late. The only dude he fought at his prime was Ricky Hatton, and Ricky Hatton's white. That shit shouldn't
I
count.
remember that
I'll
fight.
tell you,
remember that?
Mayweather is in
The best businessman, period.
next to Conor.
Oh, no, he's a better businessman than Connor.
Oh, I agree, but they're on the same level as
Conor.
far as
Connor's creeping that level.
promotion.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Rick Flores said Bill Russell was being held back part of his career on his own team due to black versus white.
He was he was the coach of his team, Ricky. Who's holding him back? He actually was a player coach.
He was a player coach for
Did he have a split personality? You're sitting. No, I'm not.
My coach isn't giving me minutes today, man.
Bill, go sit down. I'm not sitting down, Billy.
That's a good point there, Rick. I hope you're feeling better, though, Rick. I hope you're feeling better, Papa.
That was great.
All right, Jay Bird.
Who do you
I
got?
don't have a list. These are just, they could be honorable mentions. Like Jim Thorpe, where he played professional football, basketball,
Olympian.
Yeah. Didn't he run with one shoe or one, something like that?
Something amazing.
Yeah.
And he was American Indian.
Yes.
Shout out to all the Navajos.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Did you just watch the thing on the 26 surgeries or whatever? How many
No.
surgeries did he have?
What thing?
He was on the Nelk podcast.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Nelk, who... Happy Dad, by the way.
Happy Dad. Shout
there
out
you
to
go.
Death Row and Happy Dad.
Yeah.
He was on there. I saw just a clip, so I don't know if it's aired yet. But he's like, oh, I didn't get the memo that it was fake. Dude, and he had like 10 surgeries, back surgeries, like all consecutively or whatever.
Icon.
If I'm
Hulk
gonna
Hogan.
put a top 10 athlete that's a wrestler, I'm going Undertaker all day, every day.
I thought you were going to say Ric Flair.
No,
Ric
dude.
Flair is more iconic than anybody.
But athletic, I mean, Dude, how big was Undertaker to walk the ropes?
Walk the
To do the
ropes.
shit
There
he
you go.
did
Pretty at his size.
at his
Yeah,
size.
yeah.
So if you're gonna put a wrestler in, and he probably had the longest career, maybe is it longer than Hulk? Is Hulk still wrestling?
No, but you know what? It's funny because
He's wrestling those demons.
I follow his. I guess it's called Hogan's Hangout. I guess in Florida, he has a spot with his son, and they do promos as their posts.
Nice.
So his son is doing the promo like him, and Hulk's in the back, just hyping him up how he used to do the old promos
like,
back in the day.
yeah.
Dude,
Those
It's,
are
it's
fucking
pretty
awesome, by
badass.
the way.
It's pretty cool.
I follow a page on that shit. It's fucking great because it
I love it.
brings you back to when you were a kid.
Those are good old days, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's
Best.
happening these days.
Like, they're not hurting.
They're not.
They're doing great still.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, my-
the WrestleMania lasts 3 effing days now.
Yes, they've stretched it
How
out. They've
crazy
stretched
is
it.
that shit? And you probably have to pay $80 per day. I'm guessing.
I don't know. I don't know. Mel
It's
gets
way
like
more than $80.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
So-
But yeah, I mean, people are more iconic. People could be the face of a sport. People could be more dominant, the most dominant. I don't know. It just depends on what you
I
like.
love your list. I really like your list. So
It's just different.
Yeah.
I'll get all the
Anybody-
hate forever.
Yeah.
How could you put fucking LeBron? Kobe was better than him.
I got mine. Fred also said Ali record in title fights was terrible, but then y'all praised Jordan for being 6-0. He said that Otani throws at 100 and hits pitches at 100.
we
I'm
agree.
saying that we're not saying
Fred.
no. It's just it's 3 seasons.
It's too small.
So
of a
you're
sample
looking
size.
for longevity.
I need no more than 3 seasons. Bo.
Yeah.
We know if you look at Bo all around, bro.
dude.
Baseball, like he had a cannon arm. He can hit the ball. He can run.
So it's like saying Barry Sanders is the best running back in the NFL history.
He had a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, of course, but
he was with 9.
I don't
9
say
years.
no to that.
Yeah, I don't say.
I
no
think he
to-
played
I-
8 years.
I don't say no to that either. By the way,
I don't say no to that either.
I'm glad I brought that up.
Yeah, I don't say no to. You have somebody better. Well, we get to that in a minute.
Jay, take that as a small win.
Yeah,
That was a W right there. Rare
no
W.
I don't say no
take
to
that win and get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here, Jay.
I'm gonna go up there and hang out with those birds right there.
Run. What do you think, Eddie?
What do you
Money?
got, Eddie Money?
So I have, when I think of like athlete, just like specimens, like dominate sport, and they've also like put it on the map and like globally recognized.
Yeah,
So number 5, wait.
No. I'm
Oh.
just.
Number 5, I have Dion.
there you go.
Number 4, I have Muhammad Ali. 3, I got Bo Jackson. 2, Michael Phelps. And number 1, LeBron.
Whoa!
Wow.
Disappointed me.
Look
You
at
disappointed
fucking
me.
Jay.
I'm glad the bodyguards are
When
here.
he said
People are loading their
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We're going to Downey. We're rating this show.
when he said like impact around the world, I thought he was gonna say Kobe because he's a Kobe fan, and China, Asia, they all love Kobe.
No, China loves
Come
Kobe.
on.
That's it.
China looks
Yeah.
Kobe.
Hey, it's a big market.
That's not a good thing.
And, Turkish
not a
Airlines
good
as
thing.
well.
Yes.
Turkish Airlines.
and Messi, but yeah, that was a good list. But okay,
John has a top 5. Big John, what's up, man?
Top
Okay.
5 I went with, not in order. All right. 'cause
okay.
I don't want to get slandered like Rafa out there.
See what I'm saying, bro?
You will.
Hey, listen, if you listen, you're putting your ass on the line. You're gonna get talk shit anyways. You might as well put them in order.
I went Brady.
Tom Brady,
I
baby.
went LeBron. I put Usain Bolt,
I was gonna put him
Michael
in.
Phelps, and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah,
Was that yours?
No,
I had
no,
Ali.
we didn't have Bolt in.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I wanted to put Usain Bolt in. I was thinking about.
I wanted to do one Olympian, and I thought Michael Phelps was.
but that's your list. And I don't want all Bosco athletes either. Josh Rosen,
DJ.
DJ. Man, that's what. So listen, we always love your opinions. Put your top 5 instead of saying we don't know shit. Give us your list.
Yeah.
I can't,
exactly.
Tough guys.
I can't stand when you guys say this guy doesn't know anything.
Oh, yeah,
And doesn't
And
say
Eddie
anything.
reads every fucking comment.
want-
There was like one post.
I want to respond to everyone.
Oh, me
Dude,
too.
there was this one post that was like, I don't know how many comments, 200-300, and he sees them all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm